Shalom, everyone. All praises to the Most High Yahawah, Him Only. This is Mike Y'all. Want to welcome y'all to the LSD series. Are Lucifer, Satan, and the Devil the same? I've been researching this for a long time. Going to split into several videos due to all of the information I compiled. Hope y'all enjoying it and learning from it. Any questions, comments, or feedback, please leave it in the comment section. This is an open discussion. We'd love to hear from y'all. Alright, let's get back to the series. Thank y'all for checking it out. Shalom. Shalom, shalom. What's going on, y'all? Alright. We at number 7. So we gonna do a review, right? So before we start, I want to say, now that the LSD series is over, my reason for doing it was that people always give credit to all these make-believe deities, entities, when there's really Yah behind everything, okay? It's Him and only Him. So when you realize this, life is so much simpler. It's like when I was in idolatry as a Christian, living like a heathen, meaning I had no law, no statutes, no commands to live by, no structure, and above all, no accountability, okay? Just believe, and I'm good, no matter how I lived or what I did. Just gotta believe in JC, okay? And as you know, it's hard keeping up with who you gotta pray to. You got the Father, Yah, you got the Son, JC, you gotta bind the devil, you got the demons all on you, all over you, etc., right? So that's 4 more things or powers to deal with, but when you read Isaiah, it's clear that Yah tests us. He barooks us or blesses us. He creates evil, he creates good, he kills, he heals, he sends you to the grave, he revives you from the grave. So we have to stop giving praise to a made-up devil, demon, dragon, serpent, whatever you want to say. That's a Roman Christian concept. All of those, right? And it's only mentioned throughout the New Testament. Okay? And to the pork eaters on the sideline, speculating, let me just clarify. I'm not a Satanist. Just because I did a series on Satan not being the devil nor Lucifer, I'm just showing that none of these doctrines that were created by the early Greco-Roman church fathers, by the way, stand up to scrutiny via the Tanakh, okay? The Tanakh is the Israelite scriptures. Some people say Hebrew scriptures, okay? Most people label it the Old Testament, okay? So I just wanted to get that out the way, y'all. And we're going to get into this review. All right, let's go. Let me see. Okay, Isaiah 14:12. We went through this. We seen that it's a proverb against the king of Babylon, who was Nebuchadnezzar at the time, right? Okay, it was a proverb. Lucifer meant light bearer. Just imagine a king of a place like Babylon back in this heyday when they was in power. Just imagine a king, like he's shining, he got all the jewels. They took control of all these other nations and places, right? So they just have all this wealth. So just think of the king and how he looked. Like he's shining, right? He's a light bearer, he's shining. Okay? Alright, so let me see. And just think about when he fell. Imagine somebody being like the most powerfulest nation, the king, and then all of a sudden they get taken out. So that's a fall, right? And the way they describe the fall, they say from heaven, but that's poetic, okay? It's like a metaphor. How you falling from heaven, because he was so high up. He was in charge of everything over there in Babylon, right? All right, so Satan in the book of Job. Okay, so we went through Job 1 and 6, and I showed y'all that it's supposed to say angels of God or Yah, right? Not sons. Okay, so that was the confusion there. Right, so we did this, and we understood that Satan, he's following the exact orders that Yah gave him to do to Job, right? Everything he said, Satan did, and when he said, "Do not do this," Satan didn't do it, right? All right, so the serpent in the Garden of Eden. Okay, we went through the serpent. We went through the interlinear, looked up the words, the Masoretic text. Some people say Hebrew, but it's Masoretic. It's not Paleo-Hebrew. It's not the original language, right? It's Masoretic text. So I call it Masoretic text, right? So we went to the interlinear and to the Masoretic text, and we seen that nothing around there describe anything, no words describe anything but short of a beast or an animal, right? A nakash, serpent, snake. Okay? We ain't see nothing else. We seen beast. Okay, so living thing, animal, right? Then I showed y'all where the snakes had legs and arms and all that, right? Which is still there. They're vestigial. We learned that word vestigial, right? So, and we learned that Yah put a curse on the serpent, right? And that's why today serpents don't have that. The snakes don't have arms and legs, right? Now they have a little bit, they have spurs left, right? Out of what was legs and arms, right? Okay, we learned that. We went to Psalms 109 and Zechariah. Okay. We looked up the word Satan. They got two of them. One is H7854, 7853. Okay, we did Zechariah. He had a vision. And then we seen what happened in Ezra. Okay, we went through Second Chronicles. I'm sorry, it's that First Chronicles and Second Samuel, right? We delved into that because one said Satan and one said Yah. Okay, Genesis 2:16. It showed you the choices that Yah gives us. Like in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve had choices, right? Okay, Jeremiah 17:10. It lets you know that Yah tries us. Know the stuff that people blame Satan for, or the devil for, that be Yah making stuff hard for you, right? So Jeremiah 17:10 lets you know that he tries us. Okay, and I had some verses. This is what I was talking about in the beginning, Isaiah 45:7, right? He prepared light, formed darkness, make peace, and create evil. He does all these things, right? Okay, we went through this. Isaiah 13 let us know that it was an oracle. Okay, 19 was a prophecy that Babylon was going to be destroyed. 14 and 11 let you know that the king was going to be decomposing when he died, right? Human decomposition, right? Decomposition. Okay, bed of maggots. You know, just to let you know that it's a human. All right, so Ezekiel 28, that was about Tyre. So it's the same situation in Isaiah. It was a lamentation. Ezekiel made a lamentation for the prince of Tyre. Okay. Ezekiel 28:10 said he'll perish. And remember, Tyre was a seaport. As you see 28:5, it talks about traffic, knowledge. Okay? Tyre had all these things because it was a seaport. Okay, so that's why they had all these things that it described You know, people was thinking that it meant, oh, Satan, he has all this. Well, let's look at 33. 37 to 33. Abundant wealth and merchandise enrich the kings of the earth, right? Look at 27. Your goods, wares, wealth, your sellers, your helmsmen, those patching up your leaks, your merchants, they also sank into the sea's depth on the day of your demise. You know, so it's talking about the seaport, y'all. It goes in between talking about the seaport, describing Tyre, and then talking about the king and the prince, right? Remember, this is metaphorical is poetry, and that's how it's being broken down, right? All right, so we also see that it was a mistranslation. We see that. Then 1 Kings chapter 5 let us know that Hiram, the king of Tyre, and Solomon, they was together when they made the temple, right? So Hiram supplied Solomon anything he needed. Whatever he needed, Hiram supplied it. Then I showed you the ruins of Tyre right here. Okay. It says the city of the Phoenicians celebrated for its traffic and very rich, the more ancient part of it, which was strongly fortified, right? Then I showed you from Wikipedia that the doctrine that a lot of people have about the fall of Satan is actually from Tertullian. Okay? And this is Tertullian. He's an early Christian author. So whoever's following the doctrine that I'm speaking against is following Tertullian. Okay, so all the Yah Onlys, if y'all into this, then y'all following the Christian, y'all into Christianity still. Y'all following the Christian concept, Christian doctrine. So y'all got to research that more, okay? Do some research, y'all. All right, so I was just showing that created can mean birthed also. You could use create for humans. Okay? Just doing a quick review, y'all. Okay, then I showed y'all that in Ezekiel, it spoke on Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and it had a line about the Garden of Eden, right? Which, you know, Pharaoh wasn't there in the Garden of Eden, but it was the same situation like in Ezekiel, right? So I just was giving y'all the similarities right here. I pointed out the precious stones. I lined that up. The perfect in beauty. I lined that up. Then I showed y'all where all this great dragon and serpent and you know, all those, when they make them synonymous, I showed y'all where that came from. Revelation, Matthew. Okay. Pointed out, I did a word search with the devil. Serpent. Dragon. Let me see. Showed y'all the contradiction from Matthew and James about being tempted, about JC being tempted. And James not knowing that Yah tempts us also. Okay, we looked at the fallen angel doctrine. That was more recently. So we got into the sons of God and we got into giants, right? we seen that the letter H430, well, the Strong's word H430 is Elohim, but we see in the outline of biblical usage, rulers and judges, it's the first thing that it mentioned. Okay, so we understand that those were sons of nobles, of the elite, of the rulers, okay? We don't see nothing divine in there, all right? Then we looked up giants, Strong's H5303. And as you can see, it says a fella, i.e. a bully or tyrant, right? Or a giant. But what it doesn't say is the doctrine. It doesn't say the sons of divine fallen ones or divine children from fallen angels, right? It don't say that. And that's who the Nephilim was supposed to be, right? They're supposed to be giants, right? Demigods. What you see here says a bully or a tyrant. Okay? So I just gave y'all examples right here of being sons of Yah. I showed here it didn't say anything about Malaks or divine ones or anything like that. Wasn't no mention of Malakim or angels. Alright, I showed y'all mistranslation. Okay, we went through the Enochs. And Enoch just mean next. It says a tribe of the giant people in Canaan. Okay, it says long-necked tall men, early giant people in Hebron and Philistia. Okay, so there's no mention of Malaks or Malakim. All right, so we went through this. I gave y'all my stance on this. I showed y'all the difference with the KJV and the Brenton right here. Showed y'all where the confusion come in at. All right, I showed y'all in Job where you see Malak at in the interlinear in the Masoretic text. Okay. Then we went over the terms devil and demons in the Tanakh. We looked up Isaiah 13, 21 through 22. We were seeing that goats was H8163. And they use demon in some translations. But when you get to the interlinear, it's Sa'ir, which means goat, right? Sa'ir. Then we looked up the devils, same word. We seen that with the word search, there's no demon. There's no word for demon in KJV. Okay, we looked up Deuteronomy 32:17. We seen that this demon was actually idol. Okay, it's another word for idol. It said sacrifice the demons to deities, new gods recently on the scene. Okay, which your ancestors have never heard. Okay, we went through Numbers 22, 21 and 22, which is about Balaam and the donkey. Okay, then we went through Sirach. All right, just a quick review, y'all. So I got something for y'all on the next video. I'm gonna show y'all something in the New Testament. It's gonna be real fascinating, y'all. All right, so that's all I got for y'all. And we gonna take it out with this. Yahawah, my power, he showed me, it's him only. Yahawah, my power, he showed me, it's him only. Yahawah, my power, he showed me, It's Him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me. It's Him only. Yahawah, my power. He showed me. It's Him only.